Test mic. Okay. Mic. Test. 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Finally, it's time to play Honkai Star Rail. Yep, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, it's been quite some time last I've played Honkai Star Rail or the main story. Yeah, and I've been waiting until this moment till we can play some to continue the Trailblazer mission. Yes, that means the main story mission. Yep, I waited until this moment so that I can finally unlock the new Echo of War. So yes, good evening, and how have you guys been? To those anyone in chat. Let's look at the characters that I roll when I'm gone. That I pulled. So I pulled for Hanya. Yeah, I put for Hanya. I got Hanya. I also got her sister, Shuri. I got Hanya and Shuri. Then there's also Ruan. Yep, I got a new banner. The current banner character. Yeah. Let me check my pool banner. How much do I need to get on version 2.0? Yeah, update 2.0. %, 50-50. Let's look at the records. So I got Shuri first. Oh, okay. Shuri. Anya. Ruan Mei is the latest one, yeah. Oh, not really. Cause I got Ruan Mei first, then I got Shuri. Yeah. So technically I won the 50-50 already. But I actually wanted Shuri, so I put for Shuri first. 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 30, 32. So my pulls so far are 32. Let me just keep that in check for the next. Yep. And here is my ID. Yep, I forget to put that on stream. Put it up. I wonder if anyone's gonna join the call with me tonight. All right. Should we do the maybe we should do the showcase first, character showcase. This is the new update, Lena Vision. I want to do it first. Let's check out all of the aptitude showcase first. And by the way, to those who doesn't have any abundance character, besides Natasha, you can get this for free. Yeah, get links for free. And next update they will be giving us a 5-star character for free. Links is a 4-star, I think. Yeah. So Ruan Mei, harmony character also. There's too much harmony character though. Yeah. Like there's too much harmony character. There's too many harmony character. Ruan may increase all allies' weakness, break efficiency, and further delays the action of weakness broken enemies. When allies break enemy weakness, deals additional break damage, increases all ally speed and all type rest spend. The hell is this? Resistant? I'm not too sure about that. Wait, what is her animation?
Sound lingers. Sound lingers. Sound lingers.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sound lingers.
Sound what? What did she say?
Sound lingers. Yeah. Sound lingers.
I'm not too sure what she said. Sound what? Okay, skill. Army goes overtone. When one has overtone, increase all allies damage and break. Still not sure about this. Her ultimate.
Eternal.
I won't surrender.
I won't surrender.
Naughty child. Some
Ethan.
value, I suppose. Every
Is it
petal
out?
in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Her character looks like the banjo. I know it's a Chinese
Let
instrument.
me through. Dodge this.
Now,
Stay close.
Take this. Rise, Phoenix.
Ooh. The sword became long. Okay, let me just keep on continuing on to kill the person in the middle. Support herself? Oh, she gets support.
existence is unity.
Okay.
Dodge this.
Time for a shot.
Nice. What? Decapitation strike or something like that? Wait, what achievement did we get? Let's check it out. Defeat the Silvermane Lieutenant without defeating any Silvermane guards. Ah. Okay. Let's look at Blade. I think even though we've looked at during Kafka's banner. Ooh, yeah, this game's animation is so good.
We did it.
Okay.
The redemption.
I don't really like his character since
Do we still have the upper hand?
he needs to get hurt first. Yeah. Aku beri apa yang kau mau.
Enemy
Naughty
data
child.
signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight
Enhance
is
his sword by taking damage.
too little. That paradise may be savor it for me.
And he'll heal? Yeah. He'll heal after using his ability.
I'm okay.
Fail to send you.
Ooh.
Commencing support.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Thanks for the
I will
support.
dispatch you.
I don't care, I'll just use Q.
We have the upper hand.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Just a little something.
Unnecessary.
Naughty child.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
A blade knows no mercy.
lost my way.
Nah, it's a DOT. Three. They didn't get a chance to use her that much. Yeah. Let's look at her abilities.
Spirit be gone.
Ooh.
Spirit be gone.
He uses like 2 short swords
Spirit be
or
gone.
knives. We can call it that.
Spirit be gone.
For her ability, like lunge her forward, like Inhibitor Lune. Let's go.
Smell of sin.
Oh, they are using her sister too. Nice.
Recount.
The talisman.
Nature mastery of immortality. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time.
Nice. Oh, the Mara struck, bro. Let's look at her blast.
Still in denial.
Let's look at her ultimate.
By the order of the 10 lords, execute the Marstruck! No one missed the Marstruck.
My god, the animation is so beautiful. Let's look at Hanya's painting skills.
To my heart's content.
By the will of the 10 lords.
Black Prana Snare. So I guess
The 10 lords decree.
what's the
Hereby
ultimate?
ordained.
I think bring forward the turn. I think so. That is her ability.
Time for a shot.
It's time.
Blast her. Nice.
With me.
Ita Yone.
No one missed the Marstruck. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Naughty child.
This is Natasha's
Just in
ultimate
time.
ability.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I will remember your kindness. Nap time.
Nice
You could have
break.
surrendered.
Where is her big number? Nice. By changing calls, whether let's see whether they will call. It will be my homies will join. Let's see. I'm changing the calls right now. March 7. I wish next is awakening ability, you know? Let's imagine.
Freeze!
Imagine it's there's an awakened ability like Danheng with Inhibitor Lune. Yeah.
Move carefully.
If only these side characters we can just come through them. No, auto
My
battle
turn.
all the way up.
Here!
Let's go.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death.
And
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Break!
Try that again! You're annoying! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
freeze all of them. Time to freeze. Let's see.
Phew!
Do him.
Rules are made to be broken. Too late to
Nice
repent.
break.
Fighting is meaningless.
Hidup aku bagai mimpi.
Tough luck running into me.
Dan
The
Heng's
truth of
ult.
life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Wait, there's one more character I think. Yeah, there's Ting Yun. There's Ting Yun. How many showcase characters are there?
Cool it.
One thing for Ting Yun, she can
Cool it.
max her out with her abilities. Her skill and wait, no. Her talent, I think so? Her technique, yes, her technique. Her ballet. Increase the attack.
A
Yes,
thousand
okay.
wonders. Fight is one.
Itai.
Just a scratch.
Oh, I should have
They're made to be
used
broken.
ability first. Then the ult.
This is our chance.
Seize the moment.
I won't die, bro. Just die. Boss cool. Nice. Boss cool. Boss cool.
How long did
No, why did I restart? No, I'm stupid. Why did I restart? I guess that's all of the character showcase. Let's continue with the main mission. Which is the main mission? What is this? Trailblaze Continuance. Crown of the Mundane and Divine. When the stars and ingenuity shine. Talk to Herta, okay. So we must go back to the space station. Mal apa bosku? Apa bosku?
Got places to be? I'm your best guide.
Talk to Herta, okay. Yeah, by the way, I've what is it called? Triggered some talks. I think some, what is it called? Some dialogue when I run past them. Okay,
I thought member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten
let me
rid
lower
of
down
most of
the
the society
sound volume.
members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Herta.
You're back.
Yes, I'm back. There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course. This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society.
Ooh.
Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
later I should
appreciate a
change
crowd to
to
welcome her,
my
so
team to have
I asked the
Ronmei.
researchers to keep things
You're
simple.
still leveling it up. I just
I
need to
took her to see
complete
the portraits of the
new
society members a few days ago. I
Echo
wanted to
Ball.
have the researchers
to
make one
continue
for
level
her
up.
as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Will I be able to meet Ronmei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet.
Desert planet? Oh,
By the time she
Tatooine.
left,
Maybe she went to
miraculously
Tatooine, no?
created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity.
This is the one who was saying,
Anyway,
you know,
what
Kefka.
more needs to be said for someone
doesn't want
smart
to
enough
show
to
her
become
real
Herta's
face.
research partner, Hurry up and head out!
But you
Let's
already,
see if you can find
you
her.
already talked to the boss.
Where is Ruan now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Hi, I'm going there. New message. Alhamdulillah. Herta surveillance team. Okay, invited speed. Looks like we are in for some juicy news. Got the deeds? Don't leak this from the chat.
But
Alhamdulillah.
HFE,
One May is coming to the space station. It's already here. Yep. Isn't she already here? I guess so. You really have something. But we are still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Wami doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned the blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. Stop working hard. This is what you get when you work hard. You seem pretty enlightened. Apparently Miss Manmi's personality isn't all that great. What? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Squirrelum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine. Yeah, Squirrelum is one of the most chillest genius society member. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to the supply, to the hangar. Okay, let's go. Wait, let me change my characters first. Member of my team. Obviously, there needs to be her, then Kafka and Fushan. Kafka and Fushan is the two vital characters, but the most vital is Fushan. Yeah, for me. And yeah, I've always used AoE characters, so Jinglu and Kafka. That's my two. What is it called? Attack character. Yeah, damage dealer. Let's use Jinglu, right? Okay. Switch to Ruan May.
There's someone next to the railway platform.
Could she?
Could she be?
Yeah, she's alone.
I have a feeling we're on the right
Let's see what
Check the data
she's
when I
gonna
get
do.
back.
Oh. Oh. Ayo. That's hot, bro. Ayo.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you.
Okay,
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Ooh.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and
That
reconstruction.
in the real world that would
Do not be
mean
concerned.
Sekuhara.
You are very
bro.
healthy.
In the real world that
fact,
would mean
Impeccably
sexual
so.
harassment.
A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
There's a bit of cake on the corner of my mouth. Okay, should I let her know? I think that's the right way. Maybe that's the right way, you know?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views.
I know, right?
It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
I wonder what's the the planet we are always near that. Take a bite. You know? Jangan tolak rezeki katakan. You know? Itadakimasu. Bismillah.
Delicious
It's a cake.
desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom.
So that's
Ingest
why
this
she has
dessert one bite at a
flowers all around
time,
her.
and the sweetness will linger
All
in your
around her
mouth.
character. That's her character
I
design.
hope you like it too.
I love flowers. You ate Ruan Mei snack.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd.
Stephen
His
Lloyd.
attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for
Yeah,
desserts.
so I mean she can technically help
By the way,
Diablo 6 to
do you
warm up.
remember what my
quickly.
research is about?
Oh, that is about biology. Something about nurturing life forms.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
About toilets? Yo, is that what? Is that what he really said?
What's going on? What am I talking
About
about?
toilets? Oh my god, the toilet
I
curio.
see. What a cute hobby. But remember,
Wow.
the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try
I think
again.
that's her ability.
Now, what else would you like to ask?
What do you do to me? Ah, so the cake was I think like a truth serum or something. Yeah, that will get the information out of you. Okay, that is suspicious of her. Suspicious. What do you mean? What do you do to me? What did you feed me?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more.
Eh? Eh? That's not what you think.
Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk
Suspicious.
with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses
Okay.
depart, there's an enveloping calm here,
We must-
just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon.
Okay.
Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment.
What adjustment?
A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant.
Assistant.
Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill.
Wait, do we interact with each
I
other before?
find extending trust beyond myself
Ew.
is challenging.
What the?
A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this
Knew
dessert.
it. It's
It
anti-truth
will not
serum.
harm you. However, you
No,
will
but
be
it's not
unable
the
to
truth
say
serum,
what you
though.
truly think
Yeah.
when answering questions related to me.
Oh, yeah.
Treat it as a layer of
Anti-truth
protection.
serum.
This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote.
Okay, so we won't
I
be
can
able
also
to
reward
say
you as
what
compensation for being my
we
assistant.
are able to.
I will fulfill your every wish.
Um, you don't trust me.
Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time.
Yeah, true. People.
When
Wait,
I
her
first
bracelet looks
arrived on
like,
the
you know, the
space
DNA
station,
shit or something like
I
that.
borrowed the face flame from Herta.
Ooh.
It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number
Lambda?
8 of the Genius Society.
Wait, is it
I don't
Lambda
know where it went
Station
wrong.
from Half-Life?
They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere
Imagine
near
the
geniuses.
crossover.
Moreover, my
Half-Life
free-range
with,
approach seems to have
Honkai Star Rail.
backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered
Oh, is
all
it
over
a
the space
is it a
station.
cat thing? The cat mission?
I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
Okay. I'm ready to help you. You can try trusting me, you know?
I do trust you.
Why don't you want them to know?
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more
True.
people involved, the more problems
Yeah,
there will
that's
be.
why like she wants to, what is it called? That's why she's also a person that doesn't want to interact with anyone. So that's why she does this, you know? Truly a genius introvert.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors.
Yeah.
I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this and provide you
Ecology.
with suitable advice.
Okay. Yeah, I think she's an ecologist. Can we still talk to
As the
her?
masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past.
No Man's Land. Did you research that?
Yes. My mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
11 polar night. Oh, okay, yeah. Because in the snow, the nights are long. Okay. Yes, that's why. That's why she said it's long. 11 long polar nights. Okay, let's go and meet with someone. I think so.
Take a rest.
The start of ingenuity.
It's time for
is,
tea and cakes.
Get information from the researchers. Alright. We must meet the ecologist. Ecologist. This is the clone lady. Clone or robot lady. Okay. Ecology researcher.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results?
Yep.
Why would anyone want to know that?
It.
Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me?
Not really.
I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
Okay, that is too specific. You know.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want?
Don't want me.
I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
I heard there's some problems on the space station. Wami is asking for me to recover the leaked experimental specimens. Should I be frank that it's Ruan, or shouldn't? Or I shouldn't.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is.
I shouldn't
And now out of
reveal
nowhere, there's a bunch of
Ruan's,
little creatures popping up.
ability.
If you want to solve the
presence.
problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Storage zone. Alright. Alhamdulillah. He's suddenly getting a headache.
Yeah.
Headache.
Together as one.
Eternal.
Nice one.
Life. A true marvel.
There's so many
Okay,
people.
So many people here.
This seems to be the place.
What is happening? Try to create life. Ask around for information about Ruan. Check the disturbance.
Ruan May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long.
Barodo?
But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing.
Brother is spoiling Ruan May.
Never fear, the galactic baseballer is here.
Galactic baseball.
I can't even say that.
Yeah, that's so random. That is so random.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all.
You?
What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
This is so random.
Our creed. Molten cheese tart is the best.
Molten cheese tart is the best.
Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ruan May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ruan May.
Ruan May. What about Scrulam's followers?
Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwtham's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy.
Aristocracy.
Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the
This is quite a
Honorable
weird,
Molten cheese tart. You'll need to work
companion-
hard
no,
to get there.
Real business mission.
You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ruan May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Cheese tart. So I should spray now? We spray gravity in the target area in accordance with the different requirements. Click here to switch gravity types. Click the spray button to spray graffiti in target area. Yeah. So she's been here. What are the difference? Let me just put a blue one. F. Paint as many lights as you can. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's too. No, I didn't get. Oh, that thing appeared. One May's creation jumps onto the table. Cute. Cute. What a weird creation.
So this
Molten
is the
cheese.
little life form Ruan May made?
Wow. Kawaii. It appears out of nowhere next to you.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart.
Creations.
What are you
Chase.
frozen in place for?
Translator.
Oh, you don't understand the Honorable Tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Activate the synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses.
It actually made my voice. Oh. Immediately deactivate the specific synesthesia beacon. Oi.
That was way too risky.
My bro is like literally a life form but an AI mimicker or shit. Yeah.
Says Madame Ranmei has finally recognized my ingenuity.
Oi.
Molten Cheese Tot says, does Madame Ranmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten Cheese Tot says, Madame Ranmei
weird.
still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic Molten Cheese Tot. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ranmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste,
Who
would
the
we?
hell is Grey Bean Paste? Okay, there's no way Ranmei will like you. Ooh. I think I should say this.
You heartless dessert.
I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Ranmei.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down inside, it's incredibly sensitive and delicate. It's working so hard just to get Madame Ranmei's attention.
It's
You
very weird.
The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has
far.
always been fighting against
weird
gray
story
bean
so far.
paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a
Let me
firm
just sing
believer
this,
that people's
song
lives
volume,
need
yeah?
to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ranmei's recognition and have been working so hard.
Boring. Can't wait to get to Penacony. Yeah, can't wait to get to Penacony. How did Ranmei make Jesus like? You like the taste of molten cheese
Of
tart?
course. It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came into stir
Ado
trouble
is
have
the
been
best.
converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to
For
loving
a
it.
young artist, Ado is the best.
This is called conceptual annexation of taste.
Especially like her voice, like her deep and high
genuinely
voice or her
puzzling.
shouting voice.
Despite molten
Yep.
cheese tart's remarkable qualities. Why hasn't Madame Ranmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
What kind of love though?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
No, bro. Can I talk a little with molten cheese tart?
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese
Finally.
Tart has agreed.
You try to communicate with Ranmei's creation and get it away. Who's this guy? Ecology researcher. You can throw these little monsters in here. Are you serious? This is one-way passage with the other end connected to the storage zone. Is extremely safe. Investigate.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ranmei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a
Madame Yu
particularly
Qingtu?
intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to
So
pick
we are
out the
going to create
ingredients.
something. Constantly burning passion. A confident that came out of nowhere. Courage to drink 2 bottles of Kapokali in one go.
We need to add some other good stuff in. But don't go overboard.
Beauty.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ranmei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Okay. Ranmei frowns. The corner of Ranmei's mouth twitches. Ranmei is suppressing her emotions. She's expressionless.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh no. I cultivated a milk almond life form. Kawaii. Yeah, what is it? This is the last one.
Ranmei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Ranmei likes to listen to opera, likes to listen to new style storytelling.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Oh, what a burn.
I heard Madame Ranmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
Ranmei likes... I don't know.
Fine. What a headache.
Yeah, we aren't able to... Damn, these are her super pens, I guess. Oh my god. A toilet? Seriously? Nice. You realize Ranmei's question cannot be put in at all. Kawaii. He opens its innocent eyes, but you know how to you now have to explain that it has to be done in order to send it back to Ranmei's side. Confess. Why are you stirring up trouble on the space station? Confess. Do you like molten cheese? The second will be funny, but the first one will be serious. This is the second one. It seems to believe that this is flavor that can bring happiness. It seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. It seems eager to achieve great things. It wants to embrace fully and for you to join in. You have to be firm, believing that is the best place for it. Carelessly activate. Tenderly activate the teleporter. Ranmei's was ruthlessly flushed down the John. Will be safely transported to its storage zone. So what? It's just a toilet. Imagine, how's your progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first. And emergencies come up that requires your help. Alright. Baby. Teleport. Oh, she's inside her task room. Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Herta called Skrullum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
What do you mean?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway.
Okay.
Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you.
It's a pleasure.
Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, we are in a meeting.
Hi, Ruan Mei. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't
What?
invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since three geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions
About
are
simulated
scarce.
universe
I look
again?
forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Juxtaposition of mind. Bow politely. Right.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a fifth partner for the simulated universe?
A fifth partner?
Yes, a fifth genius.
Who is it?
The
Who's
reason
gonna
for our
be?
gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer?
Mm-hmm.
No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
Okay,
What if the
Xander is gonna be
responder
your-
is Polka Kakamond?
Polka Kakamon.
That'd be
Okay, who is
great.
this again?
Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time.
So they can like just randomly
Probability,
meet
member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
an Eon? Is Polka
That's
Eon
a hard
or member?
pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruan Mei?
How about
Is
you,
she still
Chingtu?
alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
Okay.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ruan Mei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Do I say yes? Or no? I've seen it before, I think. Do I say no? Maybe I should put no, you know?
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruan Mei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Oh, don't push me. Oh, we've had that. Oh, I thought we've done this.
What's wrong? You're not leaving.
Will there be a few genius for me? I want to know about member number 4.
Female. Wears a fashionable scarf. I find her rather fascinating.
I hope she just said that, oh, it's a female. Bro.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it.
Will there be a few genius? I want to know more about number 64. Will there be a few genius joining me?
Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me. His previous transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation. All beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
Dr. Scrollum will be a great character to play. Or like the design.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done.
Oh, good. I didn't end up saying anything. Is there anything I shouldn't hear?
No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late.
Okay, what is it?
The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone.
Okay.
Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion,
So would there be a new...
it is no longer open to the public.
A new part?
And now my headache is stored there.
The other zone in the space station? Oh, so Heta gave you permission to use this place?
There's much you don't know about the space station, and even more about Herta. But there is some information I can give you. That place is also used to welcome non-humanoid visitors, and has a shuttle that connects to outer space.
Cool.
I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it.
There'll be new one.
Stay vigilant, assistant.
New level.
Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored.
Giant incubator.
Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Alhamdulillah. I'm coming. Okay, take the elevator and go to the secret zone. Oh, also there's a secret zone. I don't think it will be unlocked, maybe. Elevator.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Ooh, we are going into the depths of the space station. Creepy. It's just a robot. Eh? Spoopy, it's spoopy time. Ooh. Yo, this place looks damn cool. Oh, what's this? Collect, investigate. So this is like one Miss secret. Okay, so this a new floor, I guess. There's too many things to discover. I'm over here. What is over here? Anything? This path is temporarily closed. So we've been at the top for all this while. Naruhodo? Okay, let's meet the little robot that scared us. That scared us.
Yeah.
Hello. Little robot.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors.
Oh, it's like
High
a
risk
welcoming
zone. Buzz. Service staff.
robot
Inorganic
frying
life
coal
forms.
rice.
Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permissions granted. Madam Herta. Fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz.
Buzz. What are you here
Buzz. I am a twin of the rice frying robot. I am the leftover rice frying robot.
for? Leftover
Buzz.
rice frying robot.
Maintain zone operation. Job of inorganic life forms. Buzz.
Buzz.
Welcome, Buzz. Visitor. How can I help?
Classifications of the robot's job. Map.
Basement 1. Transit hub. Basement 2. Shuttle.
So there's a
Incubator.
basement.
Dangerous curio storage. Buzz.
Buzz.
Corridor. Danger. Welcome. Visitor. What do you need?
Where would I find the incubator?
Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open. Assessment. Seeking directions. Suggestion. Proceed to basement.
Locate
Locate
records of
records of
cultivation
cultivation path.
Buzz.
Fry leftover. Fry leftover.
Fry leftover rice. What a weird little robot. So we must go here? Hit underground. Oh, it's an elevator.
Sound ringers.
It's not from the main elevator. I see, I see. Ooh. This is a long way down. Buzz. Let's go. Creepy. I guess that's the incubator. Rumor has it there's an untold secrets hidden in this area, blah 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 blah. How much else also this thing? Can we go there? The other side? Let's explore the other side first. No, it can't be open. Yeah, this door can't be opened. Alright. It's U-turn. And go that way. Buzz. Invest control panel. Oh, what's this? Collect extracts of comprehensive snack recipe. Let's activate this first. Yes, nice.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Out there? What sound? Alhamdulillah. Oh, what is this? Investigate it. Oh, kawaii.
This is the headache Ruan mentioned?
Kawaii.
It's just a different flavor.
Flavor? It's a cat. It refers to itself grey bean paste. Are you hiding in the desert? Try it. Meow. Connected to its shell, okay. It looks deeply distressed, crying profusely. Activate the synesthesia beacon.
I'm not one of Rame's recognized works.
Kesiannya, so pitiful.
Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
I like how they are using his voice. You're a genius in your own way. Everyone feels down once in a while. So they use the voice actor for this thing. It seems to believe that its emotional infection is. Hello.
Why? Why am I a failure?
You gaze at Runway's creation. You should appears to still be waiting sadly for Runway to come get it. A hint of compassion tugs at your heart.
What's that noise?
Yeah, what is that thumping noise?
Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Accommodate Runway's creation. Yeah, I like how like the. Oh, this is another piece. Like all of this design is different. That is outside. That is outside. In circles, Mommy's creation join hands with each other. Mommy's intertwines joy and sorrow. It's singing. What is that? Is that a castle? What? What's this? Oh, it's the bug.
Existence is unison. Try harder.
It's apart from the simulated universe, which I haven't yet
Converge and awaken.
finished.
Moments creations.
Stand still. All will be swept away by the wind. Time to say bye. Boom.
All things shift in divination.
Rami, why do you not turn back to look at us? Sad. It must appear first, then you can fight with it. I see. Yeah, I forget Runme is still my Runme is still it's still fragile.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Stop the one, see.
All things shift in divination.
I'm not gonna fight. There's just a barrier to pass all of him.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Cute, yeah. Cute, yeah. Oh, what is this? Is this the engine? Ooh, you find that thing. Bro, that scared me. Scared the hell out.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Converge and awaken.
Stand still.
Try harder.
Open this door? Oh, it just connects us back to here.
You are
Oh,
here
this-
too?
Everything-
Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, look at this. Investigate this.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia.
Synesthesia.
That is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Maybe she just lost purpose in her own research. Seems like it though. Like, lost purpose in everything. So yeah, we can't go in yet. We need to interact with this.
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ruan be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
That is? What is that? Wow. Now we can get through here. Ooh. This thing's broken. Yo, this is so cool. There's another thing of this. Oh, this robot is so happy. Looks so happy. Let's investigate. What's this? Pump require keeps the grown plants in low temperature dry and airtight containers to ensure long-term preservation and vitality. And what is this? Read the record. The duration of sunlight exposure is a crucial factor affecting mood. Basking in sunlight has been proven to be an effective method to alleviate negative emotions.
Sounds fitting.
Accommodate the grey bean paste.
Stay here for a bit.
Okay.
Did something just open?
Yep. They're all here. La la la. Wait, I'm gonna refill my drink first. I'll be back in less than 1 minute. Bye bye. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. with a cup of Pepsi. Bismillah. Oh, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so this door just open up. There's also one more large door up here. So this door just open up randomly after we put the cat inside. Let's talk to the little robot.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ruan Mei has
I think this
permissions.
cook rice
Please
robot.
submit your ID.
Let's
Buzz.
cook it. Show Ruan Mei's
Permissions granted. Buzz.
Buzz.
Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
This function has been damaged. Buzz.
Bruh. Check the historical incubation
Is
records.
this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach,
What did she create?
and that is an emanator.
What the hell is it? What the hell is an
I
emanator?
cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths?
Emanators.
Of course there would be. Tazyronth. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline.
Yeah.
It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz.
Okay.
Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance.
Probably the thumping sound is the emanator. Check visitor record.
Madame Ruan Mei. Alien species. Buzz. Man with plaster head. Buzz.
Seems like there's something new.
Open incubator entrance. Maybe. Wait, maybe the man with the plaster head is Stephen that didn't appear in the meeting. Okay, open incubator entrance.
Permission granted.
That sound's coming from above.
We're right behind that tail. Oh, we can. This place is huge. Let's for it to be empty. Let's go up. Let's use our defense and pass the walk past the monsters. Don't use the elevator. They cannot get through. And you're back. Who's that?
Huh? There's someone in the distance.
Is it Dr. Rachel? You see?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here.
Who the hell is this guy? to explain it.
You look distressed.
I think it's Dr. Ratio.
Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there.
You know what I'm looking for? Why are you here? Who are you?
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us.
Okay.
Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ruan Mei's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes.
What misfortunes, though?
That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Damn, he's a very calculative person. What do I alabaster hate?
Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ruan Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Wakarimashita. Let's go witness the big trouble. And he's gone. Just like that. What a really mysterious guy. But from his outfit, I think it's Dr. Ratio. Yeah. To be the 5th genius that's gonna join the simulated universe. Mysterious. Oh, cool. Cool elevator. Wait.
This is huge.
It's broken.
The space station has an area this big?
How huge is this place? Alhamdulillah. This place is broken. Why is that liquid all over? Holy. This thing is huge.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Okay, my Ruan Mei is
soon to
gonna
be
get
departed.
defeated. Gonna die.
Converge and awaken.
There's more to life.
All things in this world have human creations.
Stand still.
Stand still. Holy.
Stand down.
This guy is
Times
huge.
never last. Time to say bye. Boom. Later moonlight, all will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Okay, so I must destroy all of this first.
A quick divination.
Relax. Some value, I suppose. Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ready for death?
Break them up, break them up. Hurt them.
Yin and yang.
Say bye to breathing.
I see through you. Together as one.
Existence is unity.
No matter. All things in this human
Almost a shred of all.
creations.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You'll destroy the space
They can
station.
run. Yeah, and one may
May
just
as
keep
well
it
kill 'em
quiet.
all.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Ready for death?
Oh, yep. My roommate died.
Yin and yang.
Didn't hurt.
Well, I think we can kill mid match.
No matter.
We'll
Together as
continue
one.
using
All things in the human creations.
the defense.
Yin and yang.
All will be revealed in
All
lunar
will be
flame.
revealed.
Blade of moonlight.
I see through you.
Stand still.
Ika.
Not bad. Yin and yang.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Converge and awaken. All things
Heal,
in
heal
this world.
first.
Human
Heal my characters
creations.
first. They lost.
Yin and yang. Ah, a quick
Good
divination.
times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Gather as one.
Come on, 1%. Holy. Quick one. teacher gonna help us? Or is it Ruan?
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ronmei.
Oh, they are reunited. Kawaii. Okay. Let's find Ronmei. Huh? You better explain yourself, bro. Seclusion zone, I think that's the place. But how the ship not, what is it called? Not like shake vigorously, you know?
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator.
He died on his own.
Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
A minuscule step? It almost ate me. Are you going to keep research? What about life or self-research? Wait, I should ask the last one.
Indeed. This is how I keep the distractions at bay. I have to admit that research once made me obsessive. That wasn't a good period in my life. Though now I navigate it much more smoothly. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where
an
the joy
experiment.
lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings.
For them.
Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke.
Wait, what? Memory dissipate?
Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
If that's is your wish, I'll forget.
Thank you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yuqing too sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
Do you trust me now? I hope you come back and visit your creations.
I promise I will, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
Who's this? Ruan Mei.
Huh?
And it's done. Visitor verification. Ruan Mei is the visitor. Oh, mundane troubles. Start. Snack life. Avatar reward obtained from finishing the Trailblaze continuance. Yeah. Esther? Okay. I'm very need your help with something. Help with what? And then Mummy critters are interesting little critters on the space station. I accommodate them temporarily as the creation zone. And I would like you to share this. Why me? Why me? Would it be better? You do it, sir? My boy, you know, you show us the best snatch. Also, these things Madam Mummy left behind is kind of related to you. With Mr. Scrum said I upgraded himself robot will assist you in the entire. Of course, I'll keep an eye on you. I've got this. Wait, let's see whether Is this a time? No, not time limited. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because the only thing that I'm worried about is time limited. So it's not an urgent matter, you know, to attend to. Let's go and meet Esta and Herta.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux.
Wait, run me.
Planning is paramount.
How did she message us? How are those two doing lately? Did they learn how to coexist? So you do care about them. You really still care about them. Later, I accommodate them in the situation. I thought to master humility and lead way being pace have a positive outlook on life. Thank you, Rami. Don't worry about it. When will I forget you? Maybe eventually. I look forward to experiencing this series with you. The future research will still continue. Right about the elevator hit. You see a friend of us? No? Huh? Is Esta not here? I'll go let Esta know. Welcome, new friend. I wanted to see you here. Looks like my importance in this shirt is not directed by one. Looks like my importance in this shirt. I'm Robot, Bill Porticulus. Oh, Bill Porticulus. The chair feels like deja vu. I feel like I've seen it for real. Okay, let's get back to this topic. How do you do this situation? I call it the gravity was there. About accountability. I still don't know. What's this?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
What happened?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and
Just look at this. They are walking all over us, positively assaulting Madame Herta at this rate. They're right, and the elimination of this space station is for obvious so crappy. Religion incident aside, oh shit, they allow Madame Herta to be attacked on our own turf. That's what is going on. I really hate this embellic passage in high places and do nothing. When all this is done, so after the Legion crisis, the space station has done a good job in revitalizing and rebuilding. You got a point. Those are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they are never that competent to begin with. Aren't you jumping ahead? Isn't Maple here to safety? Let's not put all those into it. Isn't it a special? Oh, do I say it's just a good road? Bro, you sure you have some reason for your specific reason? Spoke my mind. Comrades, what is your goal? To rid ourselves of an embellic press. Good, you passed. That was attack. Let's check on her. If this attack, they would be in a state of emergency though. Oh, okay, she's gone. Ayo. What is happening? Ayo. Hello?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. the last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
Dr. Ratio.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers.
Lol.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
Okay, so what is this all about?
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Okay. There was no surveillance?
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range.
A base outside the station?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Okay.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates...
Yabuli.
Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio.
But
we are honored
they
to
attacked
have
her,
your
only her
assistance.
robot, right? Her puppet, not
Save
herself.
your flattery. Time is hardly
the
a
real
luxury
her.
we can squander. To debate the
I
merits
guess.
of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Probably running errands for Herta, listening to Esther complain, walking the dog with Arlen. Probably running errands for Herta.
Don't play the fool. Think.
Thinking.
I think I was.
What is this? Some 16 hours ago.
Right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send
Why
me
is
a
it
signal when you see
redacted?
traces of it.
Why is it redacted? And what?
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a
What's
bit.
Esther if
Go
you
ask
want
Asta
someone
if you
to
want
help?
someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy.
Well,
What
you
did
are
I
in
do
her
after
memory.
that?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think if only there were some...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
We are just backtracking.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
Which enter the related memory.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
I explore the... Let's see. Let's see what... anything that we miss out on here. Imagine going to... I think we can go
This
ahead.
is what let me try to remember the...
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Hinkle and who?
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
A curio? Maybe Hinkle?
It is Hinkle?
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
I'm curious about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh. A Wubaboo? That doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been
Adler.
investigating some paranormal phenomena.
If it's paranormal
I haven't seen him all
phenomenon,
day.
it should be the Wubaboo. So not only do I have a vampire cure, I have the vampire person.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler.
A condition chasm.
Right.
Confidence
Then
crisis.
I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Exploring your memories and take crucial clues through conducting key conversations. The fragmented information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated.
And
okay. Someone from the Department of Insight nearby. Hinker recommended me to look for idea.
Was that...
I say, what a
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
no need to be modest. At my age, though, I confess I did hear someone.
I have faith in your abilities.
See this material here? I'm not getting.
Sure thing.
It's happening again. The word...
It's been so long, and there's still no.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Really? That's all. Oh, one more.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Seriously?
Shh, you are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too? I'm gonna tell you.
Of course.
The multiple.
Yes, that's all. Yeah. That's all of the prompts. Let's go to the next part.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Explore the related memory. Alan's investigation.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
What scene? There's no what is he in danger? Are you supposed to be walking the dog?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Okay.
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Who's Adler again? I forget. I wonder who's Adler. Okay, let me change. Oh, I can't change my team. Forgot about that.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Oh, Adler is this small kid.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Oh no, he's in trouble.
Relax. Moments, creations. Eternal.
Stand still. In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Enjoying yourself?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Together as one.
Relax.
Peppy! Are you okay?
They're okay. They look okay. Okay, are you really the one who knows the most about Curious?
That's me. What's up? He wants to ask you something about Curios.
Curious, yeah.
I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Catch you later. Talk to Arlen first.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Secret mission, okay. About.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Is it still related to what is it called? Is it related to Ruan about or getting something. Okay, use cognition chasm. Record the installation to restore easy memories. Please collect more. Okay. I think we need to talk to him then.
Which curio do you want to know about?
About that has no body but is alive.
All you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
There's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
Not yet. She said it might be a wobble.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in there.
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Hi.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Okay, due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in conversation to explore your memories. This cognition chasm has the chance of restoring relevant.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Right. Asta mentioned another name.
Okay. Someone from the department is nearby, and Asta is under considerable pressure. I think I understand something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before.
I figured you. I'm sorry.
Just as I...
Have you asked the...
Huh?
Oh, so we must get through this again. Enter the related memory.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Explore the related memory.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints. Then...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit.
I wonder what is it?
I can't recall the other.
Explore the related memories as thus. Recall once more the content of your conversation with Esther.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body.
Using cognition might help you restore. Okay, use cognition chasm. This is the only one. Confidence crisis. You recall more missing
How's
memories.
it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any
I
progress yet.
see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least
Who's
that counts as a
this?
lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble. You seem a little anxious.
Anxious? Me? Is it that obvious? No. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances. I
Yes.
wonder what is this.
4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion.
So this is
Anyway, the most
another
important thing
politics.
is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Okay. Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Okay, someone inside or nearby. I should ask if anyone from the Department of Insight has also sought any clues regarding missing crews. Someone from the Department of Insight. I guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that Esther mentioned before.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Let me describe it again. Send me a signal.
I think if only...
Anyway, keep up.
Hey, what brings you? It's all. Here's the account.
Bro, this is taking such a long time.
Here, did my memory piece together irrelevant?
It's not the mother memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
Let's try to explore Alan's investigation. Try to use the second
I beg
memory
I'm
fragment.
sorry.
Just as I thought.
Let's try to see. This one. Recall more missing
I'm
members.
sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
But the researchers' disappearances?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure? I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researchers' disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire.
Yeah.
When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Wait. Is this has something to do with... Wait. Has this something to do with Ruan Mei experimenting with the fire curio or some shit? Yeah. I think this has something related to Ruan Mei too.
What did Emily say?
Let's go there. And go to Emily.
I say, I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay. No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Or if I can interrupt.
Another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new
Esther is so
recruits.
suspicious.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Oh, the thing.
Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information.
The heliobus.
I didn't mean I'd help you.
Yeah, the heliobus. I think they're talking about the
The
heliobus.
atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. Now I should be able to tie everything together.
So he has something to do with the heliobus. Okay. Emily from the Department of Research with added help that he discovered that every disappearance was accompanied by spontaneous human combustion.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Let's go there. Okay, let's talk to Adler.
Have you asked the Department of...
She said it might be a Wababo.
She's not wrong.
Use it, then use the purple one.
She's not wrong. But...
I heard something like that also exists in the Shenzhou Alliance.
That's right!
Heliobi,
They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wababoos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
They have something, they are related.
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth.
Recall once more the content of your conversation with
I
Herta.
need to go over it from the start.
Okay, let's go to Herta and talk to Herta.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you...
And what?
I think if only there were...
Use cognition, energy life form.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an
energy
life
life
form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay. Herta assigned me to find a certain lost curio, which is a kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society. It seems that I may need Asta's help. But she didn't seem to know about what about it. He called the enemy nearby, which okay, about confidence crisis, the Shenzhou Alliance, okay, a series of researcher disappearances, energy life forms, spontaneous human combustion. Yes, something related, I guess. Okay, what is that? Random Discord ping. Back to the present. On a race left for some bow bow and some bibliotex.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
Yep.
If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Asta, if Herta substantiate, what is the meaning of substantiate? Let me go check it out myself. Let me go to Google. Substantiate meaning. Okay, provide evidence to support or prove the truth. So someone who can prove it. I think it's Asta.
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
I know, right?
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
It's so bow. It's so bibliotex.
If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Okay, crash. Oh
Based
no.
on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Is this what is it called? Ace Attorney? Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
And the assignment involves a curio that
doesn't even have a name.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Recall. But what?
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Based on your story, you met
Let's
with
go
Herta.
one by one.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Based on your story, you met.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending.
Yeah,
Based on your.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people.
Did no one
teach you manners? Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Okay, recall. Godliness crisis.
I remember now.
That's enough, and the assignment involves a
Let's go
curio.
Genius Society
I remember
member.
now.
That's enough, and the assignment
You know, I'm
involves
just
a
gonna spam
curio that.
everything.
I remember now.
That's enough, and the assignment involves
Let's
a
try defend.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment in Herta's collection.
Yeah, the next.
An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Human combustion?
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collection.
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collection. An endless.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I randomly recalled it. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
Us again, just.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you said you
I'm
asked.
gonna just.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you
I'm
said
brain dead right
you
now.
asked.
I remember now.
I'm good
That's
brain dead.
enough. Then you.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help. However, she decided to hold her.
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him. Your testimony went out. However, she decided to hold.
I remember now.
That's enough. However,
okay,
she
it's
decided
about
to
this.
hold her tongue until.
I remember now.
That's enough. However,
I remember now.
That's enough. However, so what's the story?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's
Something
because of her
shouldn't be
position.
said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story?
So it's about the
Are you
Genius
full of
Society
fanciful
member.
fiction?
I remember now.
It's a lot.
That's enough. So what's the story?
About the confidence crisis.
Are you full of fanciful fiction?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Us against you.
Researchers' disappearances, you say?
Yes. I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened to be helping Arlen investigate the disappearances.
Well, did he enlighten you?
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time, but he never contacted me again.
Researchers' disappearance? Clearly, though, it bears no
connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being
It's
attacked.
about the confidence crisis, right?
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
I remember now.
Oh,
that's enough
could it?
pretend. Clearly, though, it bears
Spontaneous
no
human combustion.
If I recall correctly, Asta said,
Unknown
one of Madame
perpetrator.
Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence.
Take that.
Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Questioning ends, finally.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
On the Rizzler. She's here. Who? The big shot. Huh? Where is she?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Okay, what is it?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
That is so cool. We all know Esta
A
is in the group.
declaration of war and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood,
Who the hell is
despite
even
both
Japella
groups
Brotherhood?
belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
I like how the
Japella Brotherhood.
they just
I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
This is a law dropped just like that, you know? Randomly dropped.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the...
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from...
Duke of Inferno Ifrit. Oh yeah, we are underground. Yeah, get me back in. You're so bow. You're so people text.
One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Alan, we need your help.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Pamela? It's been a while. As usual, one pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you, 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me one more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled, go ahead and tell me what you name. Forward missing researcher list. Let me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. It has been hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You have set management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher ups just doesn't, what is it called, have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. Yeah, I've been told this quote: expectations will lead to disappointment. So it's better not to expect much or expect anything. Yeah, from anyone or from anything. Okay, just put your trust in God and the fate that you are being put in. Okay, and if you are having any problems or any hardships, turn back to God and ask for His guidance. You sure are enlightened. You seem to be pretty enlightened. You flattered me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
What? What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times, but it's been a few system hours and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Informatics.
Wen Sherling.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Okay, Dan Heng, for anything related to Derman Company. I need your help. What is it? About Duke Inferno. Do you know the Duke Ifrit? From the Annihilation gang? It's best not to get involved. The space station is in trouble. Trouble and it was something to do with him. We'll fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. I'll just wait for my contact. You'll be also, if you're notified as soon as possible. Clue, missing researchers list. Okay. Try to get some out of Wen Sherling. Wen Sherling, I need your help.
That jerk! Jerk!
Ooh.
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word
Phrase.
We get him back.
Who said I want him back?
Hello.
But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Taking up your gap on the Whistler. Okay, what is this? Yo, you got something? Yeah, it's not what you expect. Go on. These 15 and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web. and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but recommend is the truth. Thanks. So it has something to do with that one. To the infighting.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Become Pamela's findings.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Yeah, Dan Hung, what do you have for me? Yeah, I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The 5 demons of Terra are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit really rose to the position of clan leader, and even among the 5 demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents initiated by the found similar eyewitnesses, reports claiming that. Okay, let him finish talking. Reports claiming the miscreants materialized from the inferno. I speculate that if they have invented some ability other than burning, and that is related to its origin. I've heard of this player with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it keeps shifting between places. There is not such much about it, only one line that catches the eyes, burns through the worlds, leaving the rest scions of flame behind, shifting between phases. If it is perhaps one of its descendants. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful enough. It's enough, thanks. That's good. Clue, phrase, booklet, dimension facing flame. Okay, let's go meet the geniuses. So super annoying. Bit busy. The names though. There's a trotter. There's a golden trotter. There's a baby tracks.
Converge and awaken!
Existence is unity.
No matter. All things in moments, creations!
Unworthy.
Stand still.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Nowhere to run.
Come on, they almost died. Meet the geniuses and Esther. Screwlum and Esther.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase,
we're in deep trouble.
We're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Okay. Delineation.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First, Adler's The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle, last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last.
The link between the three is...
First, the next last.
The link between the...
First, the next last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the Phase Flame, the creation of member number 29, Serkal. She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity. The Phase Flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Serkal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes the kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Duke Inferno.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the Phase Flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ruan Mei for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process. If Ifrit is a scion of the Phase Flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the Phase Flame, and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the Phase Flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth. This booklet, I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Dimension? Is it?
I understand.
Tenuous connections. I fear that this is the truth Adler
The names.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Serkal's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the Phase Flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear.
They were moved.
They were moved.
Okay. But they just teleported.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear, and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Ooh. New message, okay. What on earth is this? Herta surveillance team. The messengers are all opinion leaders on the space station. Dark web, holy moly. You know stuff that even the secret isn't about. I got a file from next door. It sounds far-fetched. On the off chance that it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged a whole missing thing to get rid of these anti-centers. There's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. Management must step down. Management must step down. If that's really the case, doesn't mean that you is right.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed.
Skullum reminds me of
needs
Zenyatta
one more spark.
Overwatch 2.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Another cutscene.
What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Oh. What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
To contain the fire. I'm not gonna do this today. I'll do this next week. So mundane troubles. It's already 12 AM. I guess we're gonna end off the stream here. I'm gonna do my daily missions before going to sleep. Right? Aim all. Creator pick also, yeah, there's also this. Alright, I guess that's it for me today. To those who are in chat, thank you for coming to the stream. And yeah, do stay tuned and look out for my tweets on x.com or Twitter, yeah, whichever you call it, about my stream updates. That's it for me today. Have a good night, have a good rest. you guys tomorrow for some paranormal videos watch along. And I guess also Charisma Deshta. Bye bye. Oh Yasumi, bye bye.